Hey there race fans, and welcome to Let's Talk F1 here on the ModzCity channel. We'll dissect the twists and turns of the F1 season from the paddock to the podium and share our thoughts. This is Let's Talk F1. Hey there race fans, let's talk about Hungary. We had a grumpy Max, an annoyed Lando, and a calm and cool Lewis. Major question here. If you were Lando Norris, would you have given up that win? I get the whole team player vibe that McLaren are going for, but if I were Oscar, I wouldn't want my first win in F1 to be like that, where someone had to swap for me to take the lead. Lando would have been closer to Max in the championship points and made the season even more exciting. What do you think? Would you have given up that spot? Let us know in the comments below. Max was a bit aggressive trying to overtake Lewis and may even get a penalty for the future race for causing a collision. We'll see. Max was frustrated from the start of the race. Maybe he was up too late playing on the sim, who knows. Good recovery for Checo and George for that matter to make up some good positions and overall landing points for the race. A very hard track to overtake and tire deck is really high. We saw the softs only lasting a few laps. So overall a good race to the end without any safety cars, which would have made it interesting for sure. Let's talk about quali for a second. Certainly another disappointing run for Checo, crashing out in Q1 quite spectacularly, damaging his car to the point of retirement and bringing out the red flag for the session. What is going on with Checo? Seriously, I would like to know if it's just a run of bad luck or is he comfortable after the re-signing with Red Bull? Checo needs to be more careful because Red Bull is notorious for stacking drivers mid-season, especially after non-performance and damaging the car race after race. Starting P16, he will surely had his work cut out for him. But what's up with Checo though? Let us know in the comments below. Unfortunate run for George Russell as well, who took partial blame for the performance, but really think this one is on the Mercedes team. How could you not fuel the car for a few runs given the weather and threat of rain to the circuit? They took a huge gamble and lost big time. George started P17 but finished in the points. Max certainly had a fight on his hands for the race. Lando showing incredible pace in the McLaren, especially in the dry. Oscar missing out so close on his first podium for a race, but still managed to get his first win in F1, so major congrats to him. With Max starting third, it should be interesting to see if there were any overtakes in the race, but we saw a few and then a few spills as well. What can we look for in the media about the team synergy at McLaren, given the back and forth with Lando and Oscar? Despite his crash in quali, I think Yuki showed some strong pace, and we have to also shout out the P1 for Danny Rick in the RB after Q1. Tire choice was critical to start things off. I thought Max and many others would have chosen to start on the softs and make it a two-stop given the amount of tire deck for the circuit, but mediums were the choice to start things off. Would you have started off on the softs instead to try and gain positions early? Let us know in the comments below. That's all the time we have for today. Be sure to check out our other episodes and consider subscribing for more F1 content. Share your comments below and join the discussion. Also check out our car merch at ModzCity.com. We feature some F1 inspired merch as well. Thanks so much for watching. This is Let's Talk F1.